Thank you for being on this video with me. My name is Rodney Constable. I am the president and founder of Simple Market Signals at simplemarketsignals.com. Simple Market Signals helps you understand the level of risk in the stock market through our proprietary market risk signals that are emailed to you every weekend in our weekly stock market-based newsletter, all for less than $20 per month. Today we will be doing technical analysis on the S&P 500 for Monday, April 13th, 2020. And for this analysis, we will be using stockcharts.com. That is the charting service that I use and pay for, and I will leave a link to their site in the description box below this video. Today, the S&P 500 was down 1.01%, and we finished at 2761.63. What we're looking at is a 3-month chart of the S&P 500 where each daily candle represents 1 day of trading in the S&P 500. And you can see here over on the right-hand side where we finished up today. And so we've had 2 days in a row now where we've closed above this 2750 level, which is this first blue line that we'll talk about. So it will be critical, as you can see here, going forward for us to stay above this 2750 level if this rally, if you will, is going to stay intact, and if we're going to continue to see an advance in the market on the back of trillions of dollars of stimulus promises from the U.S. government and other governments around the world, as well as perhaps some less bad news about the coronavirus. Another thing to point out here is this second blue line, which is set at 2630, and you can see here that this 2630 level was acting as overhead resistance on these daily candles. And you'll also note that we've only had 5 closes above this 2630 level so far in the last part of this rally. So the 2750 level is the short-term line in the sand, but this 2630 level will be extremely critical for us to stay above. So if we do close below 2750, we definitely want to stay above this 2630 level. If we close below 2630, then the next major area of support will be found at 2350 on the S&P 500. When we take a look at the intraday chart, so this is just a 1-day chart of the S&P 500 where each candlestick represents 1 minute of trading. And you can see here that we made the lows of the day just before 11:15. It kind of rambled around and had a little bit of a push here during the last 45 minutes of trading. And you can see that we finished up at about the mid-range of the trading day. And again, finished down 1.01% for the day. Now, we know that we're rallying over the last couple of weeks on the back of trillions of stimulus promises. But I don't think most people understand just how big a trillion is. So let's take a look at how many years are in a trillion seconds. And what you can see here, guys, is a trillion seconds is equal to over 31,709 years. Yes, that is correct. A trillion is a massive, massive number. So again, a trillion seconds, just to have something to, put some context around this, right? As to how big $1 trillion is, or multiple trillions, okay? A trillion seconds is over 31,709 years. So a trillion is a massive, massive sum, guys. So let's not underestimate what it's taken to just get this going. And let's not be too cavalier about the danger that's still in this stock market, and the fact that at this point we've still only retraced about 50% of what we lost here. There's still a lot of dangers in this market, so please be careful. I don't think this is any time to be a hero. Yes, over time the markets will heal and move forward, but there's still a lot of risks in this stock market. Please remember to subscribe to this channel for ongoing finance, stock market, and success information. And don't forget, whether you are an individual investor or a financial advisor, Simple Market Signals risk-based signals can help you make better investment decisions in both up and down markets. For those of you who would like to learn more, here is additional information about Simple Market Signals. Please note that due to international compliance regulations, you must be at least 18 years old and a citizen of the United States of America who is currently living in the U.S. in order to subscribe to Simple Market Signals. And again, this is just due to international compliance regulations. The Simple Market Signals product is a weekly newsletter that contains our proprietary market signals. The newsletter is emailed to our subscribers each weekend. Our goal is to have the newsletter to our subscribers by no later than 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time each Saturday. You will also, as a subscriber, receive special midweek updates when warranted. So that is whenever there's a major signal or direction change, and that will make more sense after you go through at least one or two of the videos that we're going to introduce here in just a second. And guys, keep in mind that Simple Market Signals, this is not for day traders. So if somebody has a really short-term time horizon, Simple Market Signals probably is not going to be for you. Simple Market Signals is for investors and traders with at least a 6 to 8 week plus focus. So as long as an investor or trader has a time horizon of at least 6 to 8 plus weeks that they're focusing on, then Simple Market Signals is going to work extremely well for them. A subscription to Simple Market Signals is just $19.95 per month. It's billed monthly on your credit card. There are no contracts. You can cancel anytime, and your first 2 weeks are free. So we give you the first 2 weeks so you can take a look at the newsletter, see what we do. If you don't like it, you have plenty of time to cancel without being assessed any fees at all. So we have made this as risk-free for you as possible. If you would like to learn more about Simple Market Signals, I have the following videos on my YouTube channel. I will also leave a link to these videos in the description box below this video. First off is the longest video. It's about an hour long, and it's the Successful Investor webinar. It's the entire story of Simple Market Signals, including my background and why I feel that most people are going to need Simple Market Signals going forward. There's a tremendous amount of market education in this webinar. So I would encourage all of you to go out and watch this because it is extremely educational, and if nothing else, it'll be very thought-provoking when you watch this webinar. So I would encourage you to do that. Again, that video is out on my YouTube channel. I will also leave a link to this video and all of the videos I'm going to introduce here over the next couple of minutes in the description box below this video. Now, if you want something a little shorter, about half an hour long, introducing Simple Market Signals, it has a lot of the same information as the webinar, if you will, but I cut it down to make it fit into a smaller time frame. So it still gives you a ton of information. It's just not as inclusive. So if you're not interested in investing the whole hour, which I would encourage you to do so, but if you want something a little shorter but still very informative, introducing Simple Market Signals would be the video you would want to watch there. And if you want the cliff notes, right, you want something that's less than 10 minutes long and gives you more information about the signals and the newsletter, which of course is how I deliver the signals. My proprietary signals within the Simple Market Signals model are delivered in the weekly newsletter. The newsletter has a ton of really valuable information in it every weekend over and above the proprietary market signals. But if you just want to kind of focus on the signals and the newsletter and what's in the newsletter, you'll want to watch the Signals and Newsletter Quick View, as I call it. And then if you want more information about the process, about what it looks like, when you subscribe, when you go out to the Simple Market Signals website, what does that look like? And it walks you through the subscription process and then what you can expect from there. This video will help you with that. And if you want some testing and you want to see some charts, right, in a video format of how Simple Market Signals would have worked in the 2000 through 03 bear market, keep in mind I worked on the model for over 20 years and it finally came together for me in 2017. So this is back testing, but it's very accurate because I was able to just go back, look at the charts, and figure out with the model where the signals would have kicked in and where the signals would have changed. So if you want to see the back testing I did on the bear market from 2000 through 03 and how Simple Market Signals would have helped you, the video here, S&P 500 2000 through 03 using Simple Market Signals, is the video you will want to watch. And then I did the same thing for the 2007 through 09 bear market. So again, there's a video on that. I started using the model in 2017, and of course 2018 was a pretty tough year in the markets. The markets were negative that year, and if you'd like to see how Simple Market Signals could have helped you in 2018, I've made a video on that as well. Again, all of these videos are out on my YouTube channel as well as linked in the description box below this video. And if you'd like to know more about my background, I have a video titled My Financial Services Background. It's about 3 minutes long, so pretty quick video, but it will give you my backstory. And I would encourage all of you to watch that video as well. And of course, if you'd like to go out to the website can be found at https://simplemarketsignals.com. And that is the website you will need to go out and subscribe to Simple Market Signals and receive our weekly newsletter, which will include, of course, our proprietary market signals.